You were live.
Yay! Hi, friends. I am at Embassy RV's factory, and I am sitting in their brand new Cape Cod model of their Embassy RVs. It's their B plus. And tonight we are going to have a very special live with Terry Minix. He is the VP of Embassy, and he is going to do a Q&A. So any questions you have about Embassy RV, either their Dolphin S model or their new Cape Cod, you can ask him any question you'd like. And Jeff
Where
and
will
I,
he be sitting?
that's what we're trying to figure out. So
Maybe right here?
yeah, maybe right here.
Maybe.
I know. And he just ran to have lunch. So but we saw him earlier this morning, and he is super excited to do this live Q&A with us. But we wanted to check out. We're trying to figure out if we're going to do it on Jeff's camera or if we're going to do it on Jeff's laptop.
We have a comment from Roads of Life.
Oh, we got Roads of
His
Life
question
in the house.
is, what does RV stand for? Really valuable? Rockin' van? Robert's van that Terry is giving him for free?
I like the rockin' van. I like the rockin' van. I'd like it even more if Terry was giving these away for free. That'd be amazing. Well, if you'd like to do the question and answers with us, if you have any other questions,
Wait a minute.
Live tonight. Yeah.
I want to see if Robert has one more question.
Oh.
Hey, Robert, can you put one more question into the chat? I am practicing with a phone here.
Yeah, and a new software program too. We're trying to learn StreamYard so we can make it more engaging when we do our lives with putting the questions up on the screens and things.
Right. I may do this with the laptop. It just says I have to hold the laptop instead of my phone.
So we may be doing a second live shortly, and then try to decide which will be better or best. And tonight's live with Terry Minix is going to be at 5:00 Eastern time, which is 4:00 Central, 3:00 Mountain Standard Time. Hopefully we'll be right on time at 5. If we're not, I'm going to apologize in advance. Terry is helping somebody possibly buy a vehicle this afternoon, and he thinks he's going to be done at 4:30, but you never know, because he's always very good when he gives factory tours of answering lots of questions for people too. So if we're a little bit late, I apologize in advance, but he thinks we may be all good to go at 5:00. That's why we're doing this practice right now. Does Robert have another question?
If he does, I cannot scroll to see it. If that's the case, I may have to use the laptop instead. Oh, by the way, thank you for being patient while I am testing this. And if you have a comment and want to put it into the chat, that would be great. And I'll see if I can switch to it here in a minute.
Also, if you have questions about...
I got another one.
Oh.
Had to reload page. Oh, sorry about that. Thank you for asking. And do you have any comment about that, Gina? Having to reload the page?
He had to reload the page. Well, I'm glad you didn't disappear on us, Robert. We appreciate having some help while we're testing things out here. We'll also be answering any questions. If you have any questions about what it's like driving an Embassy RV or sleeping in it or anything with traveling in it, we are new to camping in an RV. And so this is our very first camping experience, is having an Embassy Dolphin S on a Ford Transit. And we're loving it so far. It's been a big learning curve. A very big learning curve for us, but we're having a blast traveling around the country.
Robert, Roads of Life, says, not your fault, my fault. Oh, well, I need to get glasses so I can see your comments better. And you know what? Here's another one. What is it like sleeping in your RV while you're driving? Sounds difficult. Now that would be me.
Yeah.
And all I do is I tell Gina, here, hold the steering wheel for a minute. I put it on cruise control, and then I catch up on a few, winks, and then I usually try to do it only when the road is straight.
Uh-huh.
Okay, wait, the disclaimer is these are not serious answers.
Actually, he has said that before, though. I'm really tired.
Just
Can you
hold the
just
wheel.
hold the wheel for a
Yeah,
second?
it's
I'm
fine.
just going to close my eyes just for a few minutes. And then I know it's time to hit a rest stop.
And Roads of Life says, yeah, our embassy was the first RV, so there were a big learning curve. There was a big learning curve.
Oh, it really is.
And Robert, I will get my glasses so I can read those a little bit. Oh, there's another comment. Let's see what it says. Oh, I can't tell. It looks like a smiley face. Nothing.
Aw.
Okay. I really appreciate your help in letting me test this
Yeah,
out.
thanks.
Oh, got another one. Believe it or not, I've been so tired. I was in danger of falling asleep behind the wheel. Oh yeah.
Oh,
You know what?
yeah.
Especially if you've ever driven through Kansas,
Oh,
or
well,
no offense to anybody in
no offense to
Kansas,
anyone who lives in Kansas.
but the roads that we were on in Kansas were very long and straight, and
Yeah.
and
Not a lot of houses or anything
not a
to
lot of
look at.
houses. True, not a lot of
Yeah, which makes it a little hard for staying awake when you're
that.
super tired.
Roads of Life says that is the danger of long travel. You have to be aware of this issue. That is very true.
And that's the cool thing about traveling in an RV, though. You can stop at a rest area and you can truly rest and have a nap, which is kind of nice.
Now, I do have a trick or tip regarding that.
Okay.
What do I do, Gina, if I want to make sure I stay awake while I'm driving?
Okay. His trick is he says, fight with me, Gina.
Oh,
Let's think of something we can fight about.
I
So
don't
that
say
way it'll
fight. I
wake me
usually
up.
say argue.
Argue.
But
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So he tries to think, he wants me to argue with him.
Kansas and Colorado was windy. Yes. And have you had issues with the van moving sideways in high winds? Yes, I have.
Yeah.
And
What part of the reason that we're here today is the neat thing about Embassy is that they're constantly making updates. And because they don't have, oh, this is the model year, and you have to wait a whole nother year for them to make any improvements, they can make an improvement every week if they want to. And it's amazing how many little improvements they make in 1 year's time. And we heard about some of these improvements, like the Manny Flip. And we'll tell you more about what the Manny Flip is.
That sounds like a fancy diving move, but it actually is a bed extender.
Yeah, it's a better bed extender that's really fast and easier to use. So we wanted to get that, but we also are interested in getting the Sumo springs,
right?
So that way you don't have the
more than interested, because we already told them put them in.
Yeah, we did. It's too late now.
So, okay. Oh, and Rose of Life says bathroom is important too, and then he comments further, very important.
Oh,
and then he comments further in all caps, very, very important. Yes, that is true.
It is. And if you are traveling somewhere where there's not a lot of exits, it is so nice to have a bathroom in the back, so you know that if you have an emergency, you've got a bathroom that's clean and ready to go.
And as you say there, Robert, you said you have a civilized and loud discussion together.
Yes, yeah, there you go. Exactly.
Yes, that is the case. Sometimes more civilized than other times.
Yeah.
But we have a few different things we like to argue about, like the proper way for toilet paper to be on a roll, or okay, and some other ones too.
Oh,
okay,
sure.
let's see. Oh, we got more comments here. Roads of Life. We have also had lots of noise from the transit front windows.
Oh, interesting.
I get a little bit of noise there. I'm not sure that what's normal and what's not normal.
Yeah.
Let's see. And have you decided on the sumo springs?
Yeah.
Since we told them yes,
Yeah,
yes,
we decided today. And
uh,
I appreciate so much the Embassy Owners and Wannabes Facebook group, because we were able to ask that question.
right.
Has anyone gotten it added to their embassy, and do you feel it was worth the cost, and could you tell it made a difference?
And the biggest difference that people said it made was in high winds, and especially when it makes it feel like your van is tilting from side to side, that it was helpful with that.
Mhm. And when big semis go past you sometimes,
With the
you
wind
get you get a
sucking
little,
one way or another.
yeah.
Roads of Life. I typed fast, so you better keep up. Okay. Let's see. And Roads of Life, there's some smiley faces, I believe. I can't see them, they're so small. And sitting in the van in the driveway, video is clear, sound is strong. Oh, thank you very much for
Oh,
the
'cause that
report.
really helps.
And thank you for all the comments, because now I can practice scrolling to read them. And I know I need to have my glasses.
Oh yeah, you definitely need your glasses.
I can see the comments showing up. Yay!
Yay!
And toilet paper over, never under. Of course, the way God intended toilet paper to go.
Under. It's
So
so
you
much
can
easier to pull it. Isn't it really
You can see
controlled?
where the end is, so you can grab it.
No, it's always better under.
Like, what am I, really short to look up from underneath to see where the end is? No. Anyway, okay. And Rose of Life says, I'm still on the fence about Sumo Springs. What we really need is a lift in the rear, not my rear, the van rear.
I was like, yeah, I could probably use a lift there too.
Right, and the Sumo Springs do not raise the van.
Nope.
They do not lower the van.
We asked those
But
questions today.
the place where it stops the rocking from side to side, I think is helpful in the wind, is what I'm
Right. And
understanding.
they also said, which we did have.
Oh, they've done studies.
Pothole. We went in a pothole
Yeah.
on the road, and you really have that dunk dunk. And the Sumo Springs are supposed to be helpful with that too.
Speaking of research,
Yes.
they've done studies. Over is correct. It's scientifically proven.
Yeah, Jeff
Yes.
pulled that one out on me
Yeah.
too, that it was originally intended to be over versus the under, but the under's better.
Okay. All right. We're going to thank you very much for letting us
Yeah.
test. I'm going to close this up, and we'll be all set for
Yeah, and we'll
tonight.
see
At
you
what time tonight?
which is Wednesday, November
November
6th,
16th.
with just a Eastern, 4 o'clock Central, and 3 o'clock Mountain Standard Time.
Oh, and Roads of Life gave me a little icon. I can't read. I can't see. Sorry. I'll have to get my glasses. And Roseanne Rolstad, my glasses,
Yay,
wrote,
hi Roseanne.
put 3 laughing emojis and says, over. Yay, of course, over. Of course, over.
Under.
Okay.
It rolls so much better.
And oh, our video has frozen. Okay. Well, we are going to take off here, and we'll be ready for it tonight.
Yeah. Oh, and look there real quick. Mike's new vehicle.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, Wanda said
Kind of
that
backwards.
Mike has been working on fixing that vehicle for 4 years now, and they're going to be retiring here in another month. So it was so exciting. I get to see them before he retires, and I get to see his new toy. But there's his new toy right out there.
It's a bit blurry now. Might be a connection thing.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Thank you for the report.
Thank you.
And we'll hope to have all that's cleared up for tonight.
For tonight.
Bye-bye.
Right. Bye-bye.